So I recently acquired this. This is the BlueSound Gen 3 streamer, the Node. This was brand new. Now this is Gen 3. It came out a couple years ago, so it was someone bought a new. I just sat there. So I picked this up for $200, which I think was a great price for used. I mean, not used, but brand new. Used, they go closer to $350, $400, depending on their condition. But you know, brand spanking new. And I needed it because all I had was just a Bluetooth streamer, and even though it's a nice one, the Audio Engine V1, it's just cannot do high-res streaming. It just won't fit in the Bluetooth. You know, it's not able to do FLAC files. For the bandwidth, it simply isn't there. Maybe in the future they'll figure it out or something. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, it's a great sounding, right? The system sounds great, but it's just never quite there. I have all these digital files that I converted from my CDs and different things, and it's just not there. Anyway, so I have this connected to, first of all, an awesome product. This sees my NAS server, so I have a computer server runs downstairs in the basement with my local files, my digital files and FLAC files or whatever. So it's able to see that as an option, as a source option in the app, right? And you just select as your source, and you can navigate and play whatever you want. It works really well. I mean, it's a substantial sonic difference from Bluetooth to high-res streaming over Wi-Fi, for sure. This guy, you know, I'm not going to go over all the options. There's plenty of videos that explain what comes, what you get. Lots of options. Even has HDMI eARC, so it's connected to my TV. I can just switch my input. I can watch literally movies through my stereo, 2-channel stereo. It sounds really, really good if you have a good system. I abandoned surround sound some time ago. I don't even do that anymore. So an awesome system. And to be honest with you, I never even listened to it, how it sounds over the built-in DAC, because I have the shit Bifrost, and I already know it's a better DAC, so I just plugged it straight into it, and it sounds really good. It's like a complement. These two pieces really complement each other. Now these are some like stands that I've 3D printed, and I put little things there, pads. It looks like this. Because the shit Bifrost does produce a certain amount of heat. There's little vent holes you can see. I mean, not massive amount of heat. I definitely want some natural air flowing there. And there's also, you know, there's also a gap here. So that is working really well. I had this for about a week now, or a week and a half or something like that. It's amazing sounds are coming out of that streamer. Highly recommend. I mean, there's tons of videos about on YouTube, in-depth reviews of this thing. So it's a no-brainer. Sometimes it's almost good to wait 2-3 years after a product is released before you buy it, just to, you know, see if the market still likes it, and by then the prices will be much lower, and it does the same thing pretty much. Yeah, they have newer models out there with extra features, but do I really need any of that stuff? No. And do I want to pay $100? No. There's this new one that they released. I was just seeing a video about it today. It was I think they called the Node Core or something like that. It has actually still has this kind of like, they moved it to the front and an angle, a slant, and then this much thicker, and has actually LCD display. So they added that. That's really nice. I mean, I definitely wouldn't say anything. Who knows? That could be my upgrade in the future, and then this could go in the brewery basement downstairs. So it's not like it'd be a bad thing. And those are $9.99. So $1,000 plus tax, with shipping probably be more, closer to like $1,060, $1,100, unless the shipping is free. But still, taxes are real, right? Taxes are about 10% or so. So that's $100. So it's not really $9.99. It's $1,100. But anyway, I was just unpacking because I just came back from some vacation, and my headphone here I was listening on a beach to some really good music, high quality music, right? With a high quality deck. So this is the Chord Mojo, the first one. And I just remember, wait, I can actually, you can utilize this as a desktop deck. There's no reason why not to. So I just have this here, and then this splits into left and right channel. That's in the back of my preamp. It goes in the digital channel here. This preamp actually has a digital channel. That's, I think it would, but it does. And yeah, sounds even, I would say it's hard to tell, right? Because these are such great amps, and I'm not like a guy who can describe all the fancy terms, you know, and I haven't really done any critical listening and taking a large notice and details and writing it down, right? To compare, contrast and all that stuff. But the deck and the Mojo is better for sure. I think slightly better. It's very hard to define, right? Because these are already at a pretty good deck level. No, it's not a $35,000 deck. There's decks out there cost actually $35,000, which is just amazing. But yeah, so I decided just to listen to it. So you can control this thing with an app, but you can also kind of, as a rudimentary kind of LCD, very basic interface on top, and it's kind of touch activated, so it comes back a light. This is like next song, previous song, play. You can adjust the volume in here, and these little dots here, you can program these to be presets for different things. I haven't even figured out how to do this, but just to show you guys, it was on pause. And then, see, you can adjust the volume there. Skip song. And you just get the idea. I also bought this used. I think I spent $200 on that. I think I did. So, you know, less. Someone is already selling a Mojo 2 for $350 used on Facebook Marketplace. But I was like, how much better will that? The thing is, though, even though it's an enticing offer, is that I rarely even use this one. I was originally intending to use it a lot, but I just don't. Only taking on vacation, stuff like that. So I knew if I went and traded or bought it, it would end up the same situation. It would just sit there in the box. I wouldn't probably utilize it. So I decided just to take this guy out and just to play with it a little bit more. I never really used it. You can 3D print little stands for this, but it does have rubber feet and it doesn't really skid. I see no reason why it just can't be the way it is. People do hack these and they give them external power supplies and stuff like that. I haven't gone that route yet. I'm not as hardcore of a Mojo user yet. Maybe one day I will be, and especially now since the warranty is, you know, definitely past its manufacturer days. You can definitely tinker with it, but at this point there's no risk. Yeah, so that's about it. Just want to tell you guys, these are great streamers. If you're on like a Bluetooth streamer, even if it's a good one, it doesn't matter. Your next logical choice would be to upgrade your streamer to something that's Wi-Fi or network streaming, because that has the extra higher packets of bandwidth capability to support high-res streaming, and Bluetooth doesn't. And that right there will make a big difference. Of course, this has a whole bunch of other things, and I mean, $200 is it's unbelievable value for the money. It's unbelievable when it was new, even at the recommended retail MSRP price, it was still very good value when you think about it. Like, truly, when you think about it, a person like an outside observer could be who doesn't know much about music might be thinking, oh, just an expensive gadget. But when you think about what they put in there and what you get with it, it's definitely worth it. I think there's other ones out there. I haven't really looked into it. I like this brand. I think there's an Ever Solo out there, and a few others. And there's probably some other brands I'm not really familiar with. But just want to show, just to make a quick little video that I did finally upgrade this guy. It made a huge difference. Now I'm enjoying my music a lot more. I'm just spending a lot more time listening to music instead of just like criticizing, or the equipment or overthinking what I have. I think I'm at a stage now in this mid-fi setup. Really good amp, nice matching preamp, good preamp from my turntable, 2 good DACs, good streamer. I mean, I got really good speakers, the best ones ever made, I think, ever on planet Earth, the EPOS ES14s. I have another set of EPOS here. So, I mean, there's still, I think, in my opinion, they're some of the best speakers ever made by humanity. So I can't really complain. All right, cheers.